Sorry I'm starting up a little bit late today. I had a couple of minor issues that delayed it a little bit. In particular, I did some file organization in Clip Studio Paint. Was like, I don't know where your foils are anymore. So I had to, after about like a 10-second panic, I had to just go navigate and find it manually. As usual, hope everyone had a good day. And so, hi Tati, how are you? Oh, you're in stream chat as well. Okay. Hi. So, hoping everything goes well. And I'll go ahead and start up the chill music. And I got an art glove that like covers my bottom two fingers and like the side of my palm where I rested against the tablet. It's more friction than like my bare hand against the tablet, but maybe it'll like just keep the tablet from getting dirty or something. Like with my hand oils or whatever. I don't know. I'm trying that out today, so. Thanks for coming by. I'll go ahead and get started then. Without any further ado. Probably near the end I'll talk a little bit about some of the things I want to do with the next sessions and then things like that. Right. Happy water noises. So one thing that bothers me that I haven't had time to really fix is that her entire ornament is one piece. I want to cut the bottom of the ornament off such that it can swing freely. It makes sense not to grab like all the way up at the very top, just like the part that looks like it's actually part of the accessory. Also, like, it's very smooth, like the glove. Like, it's better for, like, repeated sliding back and forth, I guess. Like, very small movements, it's smoother for smaller movements. But it's also, like, throwing me off. Yeah, I know for a fact there's like an area underneath her ear that like I inpainted. Like it was my first inpainting session. I messed up, so I'm gonna have to go back there and fix that for sure. Like you can tell it's harder for me to draw like straight lines than for me. I feel like my hand is like slipping around. I think I'll get used to it, but still, it's just a little bit of a process. Fix this because after I fix this part, I have to do her bangs. Like her foot bang, so this is like a good warm up. This was what I had wanted to do the other day with the bang, where I just draw on the outside and then I'm able to just quickly select the inside with a lasso. I figured out a little bit more about how I would actually do that properly. I feel like this little brown edge here isn't necessarily the right part. But there's like some black over here too. I guess maybe it's fine for it to be like an irregular shape. It's randomly Christmas now.
It's a Christmas miracle. It's a Christmas miracle. All the best to you, my friend.
Yeah, we're good so far. It's interesting because, like, now that I'm looking closer at it, there are parts of it that look like they shouldn't be in here. Like it's slightly irregular. It's fine. Let's get both of these ones. Let's zoom out and see. It comes
Music
up.
volume's a little too high.
Okay.
Or at least my volume is fine, so your volume might need to go up a bit.
In terms of like my voice volume? Is this
Yeah,
better?
just the music.
Is this better?
Yep.
Okay. I'm just trying not to. Like, I lowered my mic volume because I'm trying not to let it pick up my laptop fan. Because that was a problem with the Ace Attorney streams that I noticed now that I'm editing them. I'm still wondering if it would be better to, like, just grab the entire thing instead of, like, the clear parts. What do you think about these like outer edges that look like they can be blending into her hair? Like see here, like how this edge looks like it kind of blends into her hair. Any thoughts on that?
I think if you can get them on one go, it's easier.
Hmm?
Hmm?
Oh no, I was just saying, like, do you think I should include them at all?
The gray parts?
Oh, like, see how, like, right through this part, it's not, like, solid black?
Mm-hmm.
It looks like if you're, like, far away, you can't really tell. Maybe I should in-paint a little bit. I don't know. To me, it just seems like the color's a little off here. Like, there's not a clear edge line to it, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if there needs to be, though.
It doesn't need to be. As long as the color contrasts against the
Right.
other items, then it should.
Okay. I'll leave it as is for now then. Oh, cool. We're almost there. You know what I realized? It's a bit late, but it probably would have been easier to turn everything else off. Well, like,
And then just have only the ornament, and just like that, all of it at one go.
yeah, and then just deselect the upper flower area. I mean, technically it's not.
Too late. You can still do it here.
Yeah, because I just realized like doing this part is gonna be like a huge pain.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let's do that instead, actually. So you can tell I'm scatterbrained today.
But it's still a learning experience, so as long as you try things, you'll learn something new.
Yeah. Let's hide everything else. And we're working on this layer. So if I zoom out, oh, her foxfire is visible. I should hide her tails as well, just to make sure. There. Okay. I've got just the ornament now. Let's do deselect. I'm just checking to see if if I draw a big circle, yeah, it does. Do you happen to know if there's only a select? Oh wait, it's this thing. Oh, undo that, please. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Technically, like, the base of her hair has... There are like a surprising number of areas that like I have to tap to get it to like accept all the components of the flower.
I think you just use the ellipse tool at this point and just select all of it since it's off.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the edges first. But you can see, like, since I cut this earlier, you can see the edges aren't clean. Like, you can see parts of her hair that got cut with it. I mean, theoretically it's fine, you can view it as like an attachment point, but I'm not sure that I like it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And... okay. So now what I'm gonna do is... well, for now, I'll just grab them and then after I get the two pieces selected and separated the way I want them to, I'll clean the ornament up. Okay, so now what I want to do is exclude. I'm gonna have to zoom in a bit more here. Actually, let's undo that. I need to think carefully. It's a little tricky because I am working backwards right now, where pieces I want need to be not highlighted right now. Okay. So now we've got the entire flower selected with the exception of the stem. So now all I need to do is hit invert selection. There. And then I should be able to just cut and paste, making sure I'm editing on the right layer. Yes, I am. It should be ornament tassel. And this should be ornament base. And this was something I noticed when I was like trying to play around with it. There we go, perfect. Okay, this is what I actually wanted. Unfortunately, this also means now I have to inpaint the ornament again. Okay. So, question is, if I look at her hair, okay, I did mess up with the ornament cut. Okay, good. This means I can fix it without worrying so much. Let's deselect. Okay. Let's get rid of this extra brown here. So we'll probably end up finishing the DLC for Trine today, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
I already have 3 and 4 downloaded if you want us to jump onto any of those.
Probably not. Let's just finish the DLC and then we can start nice and fresh the next time.
Sounds good.
By the way, have you played Mobby at all lately? I was wondering if you wanted to do
have.
anything in it.
Yeah, let's do some of the Grandmaster quests
Yeah,
since
I'd
the
be
last
happy
time.
to. I was wondering when you were gonna like ask to do it again.
Well, I mean, I left them as is since the one time I asked, and then we said we were going to do it the next day, but then we were preoccupied, so I just didn't bring it back up again.
No, just let me know.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sorry for like not having done that. I thought I asked if you wanted to do it again. And then it was like, let's do it, and then you were busy.
Yeah,
And I was just like, oh,
I
let me
was-
know.
I didn't expect the next day to be working for that.
Right, that's what happened. You were working like a ridiculous amount of overtime. I felt bad for you. There's also like a piece of her hair that like has been bothering me this entire time. And I just haven't taken the time to like fix it. I might do that today. Like, I know today's theme was supposed to be, like, fixing that really annoying bang. Well, let me rephrase that. The bang isn't annoying. The process for cleaning it and inpainting, like, underneath it is, because it crosses over, like, so many areas. But I specifically asked for the hairstyle, so it's not like I'm complaining about the hairstyle. I just want to make that clear. So, Tatsu, I'm just curious, who's your favorite character in fiction?
In fiction, all fiction?
Yup.
That's a good question. rack my brain for a bit.
Okay. So I'll ask a slightly easier question. If you were to make a VTuber, would it be an OC or would it be someone who already exists?
It would probably be an OC.
In that case, what would they look like?
I were to reflect myself in Dragonkin, I guess.
Okay. Any more concrete ideas?
Absolutely not. I have never thought of it.
Do you think you would ever go through the effort of like cutting them out? Or like would you pay someone to? If you did?
I would probably go through the effort of cutting it up for the first attempt because I do like playing with art software, as you've seen me done like many times, like just making random edits here and there for stuff.
I kind of find it funny that this is like the first like major art project I've ever undertaken that I've actually like managed to stick to.
And here we are, about like what, 5 streams in deep.
This is the 8th stream actually.
Around 5. 8 streams, that's 2 months worth.
Yep. I remember telling my mom like, oh, I picked this up. I'll be done in like a month, you know? And she was like, really, a month? And I was like, I mean a month of actual continual effort, not like 4 streams worth. And she said that still sounds like it would take a very long time. And I was like, yeah, I hope to like have her done by like middle of the year. But as you can tell, I'm a little bit of a perfectionist when it comes to like, it's weird. A lot of times I'm like pretty lackluster. Well, not lackluster, but I'm lazy. That's the right word. I'm very lazy. I'm a very lazy fox.
Perhaps lazy is not the word. More tolerant, more.
No, it's more like once I get motivated, I am like really diligent on working on something, but it's very hard for me to work up that motivation to begin with. And if I don't have the motivation for it, I become incredibly lazy.
I can really relate to that.
Like I have a lot of motivation to work on Aki, but let's just do eraser here. I just want to get rid of all these like outer trails. And since I'm working on an isolated layer, I can just be very play fast and loose with the erasing and actually use the eraser tool for once. Empty white canvas of despair. Looking at like how complicated the outline is, though, I'm glad that I thought about just doing it in inverse instead. This looks like it would have been a pain to like highlight properly. I don't see any more gray lines, do you?
No.
Okay. So now that we're back up here. Oh, that customization stays. Alright, let's fix that. And then if we look at the... Let's try the task one, turn the ornament back on. Yeah, that looks cleaner now. But see how like this part right here is like kind of... Oh, why is the brush so big? I just want to color in this part to make it a little bit, you know? Yeah, this looks better. I'm not sure why there's like this weird like black part in the middle though. That wasn't there before. You see it? Let me turn on everything else. I just wanted to see if it was like originally there and I just never noticed it. No, this seems like it's something new that popped up when I cut it out. Let's fix this then. It's a little tricky because it like the streak kind of cuts across. Hello Laura, how are you today? Thank you for coming by. Yeah, you can kind of see like where the cut still was. So let's fix this. So yeah, how are you today? Hope you're having a wonderful day. A nice relaxing time. Is this better? Okay. Sorry about that. Okay, that looks a little bit better. This was here before. Like, I think it's just part of the ornamentation, I think. Or maybe it wasn't. What do you think? Well, Laura and Tatsuya. Tati. You see how, like, this ink stroke goes up here?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think it would look better to keep that in or leave it alone? Because I feel like you see how, like, even far away you can see where it is, like right here.
I think from far away it looks like it's the ink stroke for the straight strand that goes straight up. Like the kind of the shadowy part of it.
Oh, I see.
You think?
Yeah, I see what you mean. Like it looks
Yeah.
like it's kind of like showing like this part. Like you can
Yes.
still kind of see like
Yes.
where it. Okay. So you think I should leave it as is, or do you think I
Mhm.
should indent it?
I think you should leave it as is.
Okay. Now we just need to go and paint the base to fix this issue. Because I want the tassel to be able to kind of swing around by itself. I feel like I went a little bit too far with some of those. Because, like, what I'm trying to figure out is, like, yeah, I think I'll, like, cut through here. Because then it'll look more complete without the tassel being there, I think. But I'll keep, like, this purple undertone because that gives it, like, depth shading. I'm just kind of pre-painting the bands to kind of get a feel from. Just fill in the middle. Disperse a little bit of a lighter color here through the middle. To blend around the edges between these as well. I like how every stream that I set up, I have a set of objectives, and then I basically like almost always fail the objectives. Sometimes it's through like overestimating what I can get done. Other times it's just I'll see something else that I want to do and I'll be like, let me focus on working on this part for a little bit. Just need to blend around. Oh, no, that's really big blend. Let's just blend along these edges. And if we zoom out, I feel like this little light area should probably be a bit darker, because now it stands out, even though I didn't touch that place originally. Let's try it just to get it like a more uniform form. And then I overshaded this part, so let's make this purple, more purple. And then go over the edges again with blending. Zoom out. That curve is a little too inward. I don't know how to better express that concept, but it needs to be a little bit thicker in here. And then this outside should be like a more gradual, something like this. off the like extra kind of dusty pixels. There. Okay. I think that looks better. Okay. So from a reasonable distance, can you tell where I am painted?
Negative.
Oh, this part got messed up a little bit when I cut though. Because it's where the... It's kind of like where the tassel approaches, but it should attach underneath this star, so I do need to like fix this part. This got messed up a little bit when I cut. Thankfully it's a pretty small area. I think I've cut a little bit too. Oh, I see. I kind of need to keep that because it's like the... I want to add a bit more to this then. Make it connect all the way up. Base while I'm doing this. There, that looks better. Now it looks like it's properly attached, I guess. But this part looks a little too gold. think this is fine. I think I cleaned that up now. Okay. This might be a layering issue. I think I'll come back to that. That wasn't there before, though. Okay, so is it this particular one? It's this particular one. Let's just quickly switch to this layer and just kind of draw in a little bit under the. Okay. And Tatsi, is this the part you were talking about earlier?
Yep. It just had the shine from a distance, noticeable to me at least.
Yeah, it was pretty noticeable. It wasn't there like the past couple sessions, I don't think, though. Or if it was, I'm surprised that I missed it for this long. Okay, that looks better. If we hide this piece, you can see it looks kind of weird, but it's because of the way like it's layered. Okay, cool. Now, the hard part. Now we can hide the ornament, now that we've cut that properly. Recut that properly, I would say. Okay, so that took about an hour. Let's hide the rest of her hair.
I'd like that as an apartment.
I'm trying to figure out like how I actually want to do this one. Because like I probably do need to inpaint this area that like was underneath. But you can see like the back of her hair needs a lot of inpainting up here too. This area is more complicated than I thought it was going to be.
I'd like that as an apartment.
Let's see. I would would need to be working on the actual base for this one. First, let's just do the back of her head. Like the back of her hair, rather. Because this is all monocolor. This part's easy to do, for the most part. Oh, also, I ordered like I was down to 1 white tip and like 4 black tips. So I ordered 10 of each tip. I have many tips now. An interesting thing is that me in painting the back of her hair like this has some ramifications because I've erased some of the shadows that like showed, like you can see like there's like airbrushed shadows kind of like right here that traced like where her hair was. Somewhat gotten rid of those as like a side effect. I'm trying not to because I need to be able to copy them for later, but we'll see. Because again, I've only like tried rigging like a little bit. But the pieces I have separated aren't enough to be rigged on their own quite yet. Do I like this part? Womp womp. Womp womp. Okay, so if we go over here, I need to... This is a hard one. Because, like, I don't want to go too high with this piece. But it curves because... Turn the rest of her hair off. Oh, that's why it curves. It's not necessarily that it curves, it's just that there's no other reason for it to not. I see. So if I'm very careful with this and I extend it just up a bit, like behind where her hair is, such that even if she moves a little bit, I would say I would need to go like maybe up here. Actually no. Highest point is like up here, I would say. let's just quickly draw a hard line across there. And then when I hide her hair, it's up there. Cool. So if I extend her hair like up this far, then like even if I like shake my head like in disbelief or something, you should still have, like the hairbang should still be there. And thankfully though, since this is all kind of like behind her hair, I think we can maybe go with mostly monocolor. Definitely up here we can. Oh, okay. Well, thanks for dropping by, Laura. Hope you have a good rest of the day, and I hope you have good time at school. Hope your lessons go well. And if you have any exams coming up, best of luck on those. That reminds me. Earlier today, I had like this weird flashback to like it was a bit of like I was so sleepy that I'd just woken up that I hadn't really fully woken up yet, so I was halfway awake, halfway still sleeping. I don't know if you know that, if you've ever experienced that, where like you're awake and you can tell where you are, but like you're still dreaming. It's not lucid dreaming. It's like this weird in-between state. And I was like dreaming that I overslept for one of my finals or like a big major exam. And I was like, oh no. Just this morning, actually.
I've never experienced that. Nope.
Yeah, I usually don't either, but it was kind of weird that like just randomly today I was like, oh no, better not oversleep. I mean, I know I was worried because I had a meeting like very early this morning that I had missed before and I really didn't want to miss, especially since I haven't been feeling that well. I know I needed to get to sleep early yesterday to like, make sure I could get up on time for that. Like, the problem I have now is that... Hold on, let's undo that. I kind of want to keep, like, the black tip here, just in case. So... I think it'll also just look better while I'm at rest if I keep it that way. Because that way you can kind of, like, see it's just the shadow like, in between my hair. giving them like a nice wide berth, and then I'll like make my brush size smaller to get in between them. I'm gonna give it a wider berth than that. Yeah, this one's definitely particularly difficult. Because even just like the root of this bang is underneath the rest of her hair, so... Oh, on the bright side, what do you call it? I got, what do you call it? Oh, remember I said I was gonna go to H Mart? Hello? Tachi?
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, I did go to H Mart.
Ooh, today?
No, I went on Sunday. I just never mentioned it.
Nice.
But I got lots of treats.
Yummy. Like what?
I got mochi, I got daifuku mochi, I got bamkuchen, I got sakura mochi, I got lemon cake, I got gold cake, I got what do you call it? Why am I blinking all of a sudden? I'm blanking on what you call it. Oh yeah, I got inari sushi too.
Ooh. Pre-made ones?
No, I got well, technically I can't call it inari sushi. I got the fried tofu skins that you use to make inari sushi.
The skin pockets, yeah.
Yeah. And they had 3 different brands, and I was like, I don't know which brand is best. So...
One of each?
Yep.
One of each.
もちろんです. Also, someone made like this MMO where they were like really cutesy with all of the noises, and they just made like instead of like using a pre-made sound pack or anything like that, they actually just like made the level up noises themselves. So like the level up noise was like doo, da, da.
Acapella.
Yeah. Like actually just like acapella. They're like da, 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 and stuff like that. But it also had like crypto mining built into it, and it was like, why? You made this like kind of cute thing, and then it was like kind of pay to win again.
Aww.
I was watching Josh review it. I thought the sounds were cute. Still would never play it due to the whole I'm crypto mining with you. Oh, that sounded crunchy. I'm hungry now. Well, I was also just talking about snacks a lot, so... I don't know why, but like this entire like month, basically, I've been super hungry and I don't get it.
Random guess. Shot in the dark. It's cold, so your body is burning calories to stay warm. Probably that, maybe. No?
I mean, but I always make myself stay cold. Like, remember, I try to keep my room at like 60, so it's actually getting warmer.
Oh, just a shot in the dark, yes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not done.
It's a good guess. I'm just weird. Like, if I wasn't always keeping my room already cold, that would have been a pretty good guess. Okay. Crunch. Let's blend along the edges. Okay. Okay. So, that was just the in painting to like get this into a cuttable state. I haven't actually cut it yet. That's the sad part. Let's just quickly cleave this part off. Okay. Oh, it's gonna mess up the back of her hair even more. Okay. Okay, this is probably close enough. Let's clean up this outside. And now we just do what we did last time, where I'm just very careful about the outside. So now we just need to make sure we take care of the specific areas over here. Look carefully at it. Yeah, I see what I did wrong there. Like about right here. I need to look more closely at the right side. This brush strokes here are a little bit harder to tell with. To move this up a little bit more. Okay. And I also think when I'm doing the pen selection, I can get more wiggle room if after I highlight the edge that I'm gonna take, if I do like 2 or 3 pixels inside as well. Just to widen like the gap between the lasso and the edge. That, because then I can just do like, and I can stay in that wider margin. That. Yeah. So I think this is a little bit faster than what I used to do. Because it's like I still get the very careful outer line selection, but I don't have to take so long doing the inside too. Lazy pirate day in the afternoon. I don't want that outer line. I want that to stay as the shadow until it gets a little bit further down. Or it widens just a little bit. Yeah, it is widening a little bit. Thinking I might want to start doing 2 streams a week for Aki. It's just finding the time. So I also want to like continue with Mabinogi. But I also need to finish editing the Phoenix Wright ones. Because I know, just like from experience from me, like watching people play like games that have like very defined, well-defined chapters, I like it more when like, I don't mind, like it's not like I'm not gonna like them because they don't do it, but I like it a lot more if they have it organized by case. And even if they break the case into multiple parts, that's fine. But like, as long as each thing, like each case has a nice delimiter element. Like, I wouldn't like it with multiple cases in one stream, if that makes sense. I mean, not stream, VOD, like video. On one stream, I think it's fine, but on YouTube. So I realized that like one of my videos does do that, so I haven't been uploading the Ace Attorney cases because I've been trying to edit them into supercuts so I can just upload like, hey, this is case 1 in its entirety. Now this is case 2 in its entirety. So sorry that it's unrelated to the art that I'm doing now, but I don't know. I just like chatting during streams like this. This isn't actually part of the hair, this is the shadow coming from it. Let's be careful with that. The thing is, though, like, once I'm done with her face and like her hair and everything, the next hardest part is gonna be her boobs, and then after that, like, it gets a lot easier. At least if I want to do like just her. Oh, let's go back to the history. Let's blur. Just because like after that, it starts getting to be much more wide areas. Like, I'm probably gonna have to come back and forth between Live 2D and CSPP just to like fix issues with my cutting or like in paint areas that I didn't think would be exposed, stuff like that. But like after I get her hair done, which is huge because I have to do in painting the entire back of her hair and stuff too. But once I actually get through all of this, like, it gets a lot easier. Because especially for like her legs, I don't have to cut as much. I have to in-paint some more there too, but it's still gonna take me a while. Oh, I recognize this tune. border to work with.
I'll be right back. Dinner.
Okay. Got about an hour left. This music is somewhat reminding me of what I would hear in like a Persona game. I'm also slightly reminded of Casinopolis. It's raining now. Oh, we're almost at the end of our night tip. Nice. closer and start doing more detail work. Oh, I was zoomed in too close. Oh, this is a problem. Okay. What? I will for now. I should probably get something to drink. Wait. Water. Wait. Okay. At this point, let's just finish up this far hair strand. It's pretty narrow. I'll just... Excuse me. Mm. Okay, I think this is fine. A lot of this is grabbing the shadow of the hair rather than the hair itself. How do I feel about that? I probably shouldn't be grabbing the shadow. Oh my goodness, I almost hit auto. I like thought about it and I was like, let's grab the shadow at first. And now like thinking about it, since if I do grab the shadow, it'll be attached to the hair. I probably want a little bit, but not as much as I had. That's the thing, though. Like, without kind of rigging it and seeing it in motion, I don't really know. That's why I'm saying, like, I'll probably have to do a lot of back and forth. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing. It's just... fix this little spot right here. Yeah. Let's draw in here. And then do like that. And then like I want to include this one pixel just to erase it and then like get rid of it. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Actually still needs to be a shadow, so I can do this like color. Oh. Did my tablet die or? Oh no, it was just laggy. Like very, very laggy. That was scary for a moment. I was like, there we go. Back to mapping pen, and I can exclude that pixel now. That was absolutely terrifying. I was like, please don't crash on me. I put too much work into this for this to be crashing on me now. But if I look really close here, I can see that like the hairs aren't like fully drawn, like consistently. But this is literally like 1,760 times magnification. I don't think anyone else would notice at this level. Like, without, like, watching Aki in motion, I don't think anyone else will notice, like, some of these. I still want to patch them along here, though. Pixels. One right here and one right there. There we go. Okay. Cool. Let's also go ahead and include a couple extra up here. Excuse me. Yeah, but I think for those watching on YouTube, you might have seen a good lesson today about why it's worth going over your initial cut as detailed as I am, because then you don't have to do stuff like I had to do with, like, going back to areas that you'd already finished and then having to touch them back up. It's a lot easier if you just do it properly the first time. Also depends on the resolution of your model too, and how simple it is. In my case, Aki is super duper duper detailed, so a corresponding amount of effort is needed to not make my edits look lazy / bad. Really does just depend on how deep you want to go with this stuff. Like, I'm probably going to be really lazy when I cut her legs, just because I don't have full body motion capture capabilities. Not that I would want to anyway. Only time that would be nice would be like if I wanted to stream Beat Saber, which I do enjoy playing. It's my stream setup for that is a little janky. I didn't mean to do that. Let's undo that. So you can kind of see like where her kind of tapers off here. Like it's not necessarily finished. Like again, this is 1,000 times magnification, so, but I still want to fix that. I've zoomed back out to 1,000 just to make it a little bit easier to finish like the corners, so I can really get a feel for what is part of her hair and what's not. When I get zoomed in super far, like past maybe 1,500 or so, I start losing sight of the larger picture, just kind of by necessity. Here you can see, I can still see enough to see like if I'm highlighting hair or if I'm just highlighting shadow of the hair. I still need to get the boundary so that our hair will have proper definition. And there are some areas like here where it's like, you can see it kind of transitions off a little bit, and now I'd rather include those areas and then just like paint them a little bit more. Like so the tip right here isn't quite sharp, so like add just a little bit extra. Just give it that little tip ending, like that. And same thing for up here. I kind of want this to be like, I have the guide of the artist's the original artist's stroke to guide me here. So I'm just gonna like include that zone. I kind of need to include that part too. I'm gonna do that. Let's exclude that part. This is a bit better. Okay. Actually, I kind of want to add a little bit more here as well. Yeah, like that. zoom out a little bit. You see now it properly terminates instead of just like drifting off. And just overall, this selection looks good. We've been editing on the main layer here, so let's go ahead and cut and paste. Go. This should be left. So now the hard part is, as you see, this left a really big hole in quite a lot of things. So lots of in-painting is needed to like fix that hole. Especially like right through here, because it hits like her shoulder and things like that. But given I only have 30 minutes left, I know that that is definitely going to take me long. I'm looking at 20 minutes actually. I know that that's going to take me longer. So I'm going to use the rest of this time to check over. Yeah, as I suspected, I didn't extend the right frontal lock. I mean, her... Yeah, as I suspected, I didn't extend it. Yeah, let's fix that then. Because that I can probably do in like 20 minutes. Wait, let's undo that. Okay. Also, let's save. I don't want to potentially lose my progress, even with the autosave. Oh, I haven't cut that yet. Okay. I see. That's gonna be a problem later. Okay. Let's zoom in a little bit. I don't need to do it too far, but I do still need to extend this a bit. Interesting. I am working on this layer. Why isn't it letting me... That's odd. This is so strange. I'm not sure why it's not letting me draw here. Surely it doesn't want me to draw here. That's what I thought. Oh, I know what's wrong. I'm silly. I didn't deselect her hair. see. I just needed to deselect your hair. And before I close this, let me make sure that this cut exactly what I wanted out. Yes, it did. And the question is, how do I want to deal with the shadows here? With these charcoal shadows. I really like them, but... Okay, I cut the shadows as part of the lock on the right. Let's do the same on the left then. So the way that I can do that is go to layer, unselect, and then thankfully, let's see, I can undo. Okay, cool. I haven't cut and paste yet at this point in time. So I can change history and add this cool little charcoal like hair. That'll also make it easier for next time because then I won't have to like worry about it necessarily. And if I need to like clean it up, it'll be by itself in the hair layer, which will make it easier to clean up as well. So you have to be very careful about it. Because it's like very spotty. And I don't want the pixels that look like they're part of the skin to get taken with this. Yeah, this looks like this will be a good use of the last like 15 minutes or so. I didn't want to start anything major, so I feel like if I finish a major task from now on, like, and I have like maybe 15 to 30 minutes left, it's a good idea to check over work. So yeah, I guess today's lesson is on checking over areas that you've already done and make sure that you do it right. And like, make sure that even if you don't do it right, like per se, or right is subjective, kind of, sort of, not really. Right for the standards that you are trying to meet, let's put it that way. That you at least make it consistent, I would say. Because if it's consistent, then even if like someone catches like a mistake that you made, you can pass it off as like a stylistic choice, or just fix it later if you don't like how it came out. But it will be jarring if you do two different things, like two similar areas very differently. But if you do them both the same way, it'll be a lot less noticeable to people, I think. Or if they notice it, they'll just figure that it was done on purpose, and it won't be like, that's a mistake. Because like while I'm doing all of this, for example, it looks pretty obvious if I make a mistake. But you also have to consider that A, I'm being pretty perfectionist to myself, and B, like this level of work, I'm literally at 2,346% magnification. If I'm off a little bit, I don't think most people will know. The problem is that I will know, and I don't like that. And I guess technically anyone who watches the making of series will know. Given that I've just spent a fair bit of time talking about it. Still though, it's pretty nice getting to see like each piece get slower and slower, little by little, closer to completion. This intro kind of reminds me of a specific level in Tetris Effect. Though that level is significantly less chill than this. And of course, the speed that I play Tetris at, no level sounds chill. Speaking of which, Tachi, are you there? Might still be at dinner.
Hello.
Oh, hi. Welcome back. I don't remember you announcing
thank
your
you.
return.
No, just came back and chilled.
Cool. I was gonna say, do you think Tetris would be interesting as like one of the just one-offs, or
Are you playing like Tetris 99 or are you playing?
Effect, but on like Master?
Ooh,
Because one of the things,
there's one off. Yeah.
yeah, because one of the things I'm worried about is like you said the head tilting. Like theoretically, if I like post a video afterward, I can rotate it. But if I stream it live, people are gonna see my head tilt.
True.
I don't know if it's like bad enough to detract from the experience or not, though.
No, but it's an interesting experience to watch. So it's just I guess it's just me. Maybe it might not affect everyone who's watching it with that degree angle tilt. That might give them a headache.
Because the thing is, I play Tetris for speed and score, and I don't play it for like versus. And those are two very, very different skill sets. Like eventually you get good enough at one, you'll get better at the other. But there are things that you will do in a versus environment that don't necessarily need to get done in a purely like PvE environment per se. Or like you actually need to learn them. Like you'll get better scores if you use them in like non-versus as well. But they're not as essential. And by that I'm specifically referring to like T-spin, centered, stack building. Or like a lot of the play I do is just Tetris centered building, stack building. Just gonna film the patchwork a little bit. There, that's a little bit better. This part is where it, like, I kind of like how like the charcoal adds to the look as it tapers off, though. I guess I'll add the charcoal over here too. Like again, worst case, I can just take it out later. Thankfully, it's so thin I don't have to like zoom super far in to work on it. While you were gone at dinner, I noticed I made like pretty bad mistake earlier. I fixed it by now, but it was pretty notable at the time.
Oh.
Yeah, I had done a blanket block and included parts that shouldn't have been included. Let's see. Like, I've been, especially like this area right here, I flipped back and forth like 3 times on whether or not I should include the shadow or not. I feel like I should get more of it. Oh, that's minus. I don't want the entire thing, but I do want to like give myself more room. And potentially just in-paint the edge a little bit more. Okay, there we go. Okay. I guess I should grab the charcoals over here too. Like I said, if you're gonna do something, be consistent about it. Do you have Trine set up?
Loading it now.
Alright. I'll plug in the controller shortly. As soon as I finish drawing these straight lines here. Be good to go. It autosaves though, but like every time it autosaves, it freezes up. Like entirely. Sometimes I even get like the spinning blue circle. It terrifies me every single time it freezes. 8 sessions in, it still freaks me out. Because I'm just like, please don't crash on me. If there is justice in this world, this will not crash on me. That sort of thing. Okay. And with that, we are all set. Actually, I don't like that. I don't like this one pixel. Or is it this one pixel? I think it was that one pixel. This one pixel is okay. Okay, now. Oh, nope. There's one more charcoal. Gosh darn it. On the bright one side, this one is very like strongly drawn, so it'll be easy to just quickly grab it. This is probably the strongest one of the entire set. Thankfully, I'm gonna end on one. It'll be this one. Cool. Okay, cool. And then I just want to patch this one gray hole right here. There. Okay, if we zoom out, we'll look at the whole thing. We're all set. Okay. Cut and paste. This is left, frontal. For real this time. So now if we hide it. Yeah, cool. That looks a lot cleaner. Yeah, and like the silhouette of it looks good. Okay, cool. Perfect. Scary flute. Okay, let's deselect. Wait, why is her hair like weird right here? I'll fix that next time as I'm starting to do the in-painting. Alright, and with that, we are back to Aki looking happy. We got a lot more progress today. A lot of it was kind of stationary progress where just fixing existing issues, but the ornament thing was bothering me for like the last 3 sessions, so I really just needed to sit down and fix that. So I'm glad I did that one. And I got the hair cut out, which just leaves all of the in-painting for next time. Hopefully you learned a little bit from my mistakes today, and I'll see you in the next stream. Stick around if you're interested in trying.